I don't have any update on injuries. I'll go downstairs after this, take a look at Seb, take a look at Robbie's. Clearly it's a broken nose, so he's probably off and running right now. But I don't know that. I mean, it was pretty big, but he has a big nose to begin with, so he'll be fine though. He'll be fine, and obviously won't be ready for tomorrow, but that's why Al DeSantis gets all those matches in between, so Al will be ready to go.
Was Seb like a knee?
Yeah, there's a knee there, and clearly hurt it right away at the very beginning of the match, and then he felt a little better afterwards, so that's a good sign. But anytime you're dealing with a knee, it's probably more scared than anything, but you never know, so we got to get it looked at. That's all I could.
It looks like you wanted to. Yeah, you look like you wanted.
Well, I asked him. Seb's the type of guy. If you do that, that's not going to be a good scene. So I let him. So that's up. It was all up to him.
Would you take the precaution and not wrestle him tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. I mean, let's get it looked at tonight. I don't know for sure, but I mean, obviously that would probably be the smart thing.
Sammy be able to wrestle?
No, Sammy's not around right now, so we got to make a decision on that. He's not down to weight, so it's. Yeah, let me get with my staff after this, and then we'll go from there.
Let's talk about some positives here.
Yeah.
I mean, Connor O'Neill, he needed that, didn't he?
Sure. Yeah, he worked a lot this week, Connor, in those positions, and knew the kid was going to hit a high crotch situation. He fended off 3 or 4 of them, and he found a way to win. So you're like you said, he really, really needed that, and that was huge.
I mean, you were really excited after that match because I looked at you. I mean,
there's reasons for me being excited with Connor. So that was important to both of us. So it was good for him.
Talk about McDermott really rounding into form here. It seems like late in the season, perfect timing heading into Big Ten.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
McDermott really rounding.
Yeah,
into form
Boone's winning. There's some strategic spots there where I thought he lost a little focus. He's got to get right in time, and that's got to be a huge part of what he's doing because there's going to be a lot of close matches. So I thought he gave up an escape and a late takedown. So just he could do better on top there. But, yeah, he's doing better, and he's winning close matches. He figured it out in overtime. We want him to wrestle more. The more he wrestles and the more wrestling going on in his matches, the better off we all are. So, but good for him. That's a couple of good wins in a row.
Bolsick obviously too.
Yeah, big one.
Kid.
Yeah, big one. A really good kid. Really, really good freshman. Yeah, and he's gonna be something. So, Stout's got a good lineage and a lot of family members there, and he's one of the best ones. So, that's a big win for Greg. And he's in tremendous wrestling shape, which I was pleased with. And he can wrestle forever. So those breaks kind of hurt him, but. He did a good job. And when he gave up that takedown after the review, great job of maintaining poise and getting one to close out the match.
And pause, too, to kind of get going again.
Yeah, it was good to see him get going, score a lot of points. And, obviously he felt like he could dominate tonight. So when you do that and you feel that way, you run yourself a little tired because you're trying so hard to score. And it's not a normal match, but did a good job. Good to see him get back in the win column.
2 more? I mean, going into the match, there were a lot of toss-ups on paper.
Sure.
I mean, you had it the same way, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You had to be very pleased with the way your kids came through in most of those toss-ups.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt, no question about it. Oliveri was big, and O'Neill obviously was really big, and Mikey Van Brill winning a close one again is big. So, yeah, it's important. It's important this time of year. Anytime you get your hand raised is good, gives you confidence going in. But here's why we did this match for tomorrow. It simulates Big Ten national tournament, back-to-back weigh-ins. We'll get a pound, so that's why we do it. So probably won't see some of our guys, but that's part of it, and we'll go from there.